2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup Playoffs. Today's coverage of the Northern Trust is about to begin. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we find ourselves in the northeast of the country in beautiful Norton, Massachusetts. In fact, not far from where Tom Brady has helped the Patriots win 6 Super Bowl titles, and we're at the beautiful Tpc Boston. This is a great golf course, redesigned by Gil Hanse.
It was originally by Arnold Palmer, redesigned by Gil Hanse in 2007. And it's a big golf course, meaning it takes up a lot of the property. And it's one of those golf courses where you know that you should be making birdies, but they're not that easy to come by. There's a bunch of holes out there where you get into a difficult stretch of the golf course, back nine, starting with 12, 13, 14, where you really are just kind of hanging on for dear life. But all in all, it's a good opportunity to make some birdies. This, though, will show us who's actually striking the ball the best. It's not so much a putting contest usually at Tpc Boston as it is a ball striker's paradise. So I think you're going to see the ball strikers, or the better ball strikers in the PGA Tour, rise to the top.
Is it a ball-in-place golf course or bombs away?
It's both. I don't think it really suits one or the other, but let's face it, I'm going with the Bombers.
I'm looking forward to today, that's for sure. That wasn't your best effort, was it? 4 feet to the cup. And down she goes. Share of 8th. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole. Go get after it.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, 3 wood, whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in 2. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie 4s are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Tpc Boston, recently refurbished by Gil Hanse, Rich, in this second hole. It's a beauty, particularly with the approach.
You might think about going forward in 2, laying up down the left-hand side. Leaves you a pretty simple pitch shot across a marsh, though, that's waiting to gobble up your golf ball if you get careless.
And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Opting for the 9-iron. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Airmail the green with that approach.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
Well, it looks like around 31 feet to the cup.
Nine feet to the cup. That's a bogey, but not a bad putt. Currently at +1 for the day. Par threes always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards, a split green here. It is difficult to make birdie twos, but par 3s should be had.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. This would be a great up and down. Bit too heavy-handed there. An opportunity to make their par.
Looking better.
That's well holed.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down on the 4th hole as Matt Kuchar sets up his next shot.
And here we are with their 4th. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. The 4th at Tpc Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And from the bunker here. Oh! What a shot from there. Take your hat off to them. You want to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard? Well, let's hold this putt. Oh, I love a player with big heart. You've showed plenty there.
It was off the tee with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And unfortunately dropping back to even with the card.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, 466 yards. Dog legs from right to left. The big danger here is the green. 3 different tiers on this green. Find the correct one. You'll have a birdie opportunity. Miss it, and it's going to be a difficult 2-putt.
Well, I hope you pack the bucket and spade because you're heading to the sand. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course, but let's head to the 6th, where this highlight took place. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Let's return to live play now. John's down on the course, and do you have a better look at this lie?
And that ball really dug into this bunker. It's she's deep, boys. She's deep.
All right, let's see if he can improve on this bunker play. If he makes this, he'll save his par. It's tracking, and the putt will go. What a great display of resilience on this hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
Now 4 back after that hole. Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 465 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the right-hand side are a nuisance. The pond fronting the left part of the green should not come into play if players find the fairway off their tee shots. Second shot to a very flat green. You can get it close, but still difficult on this long par 4.
Playing this shot from 120 yards.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That might be one club too many. Oh, well done. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. That was a gallant attempt. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Well hold. Let's move on. Trailing by 4 strokes. Well, this is a player after my own heart. Going with the driver here.
Par 5 that measures 600 yards from the back tee, and only the long players can reach in 2. Find the fairway, then make a decision. Do I go over the large bunker 100 yards away, or do I lay back of it? Either way, you must make a par 5 here, because birdies will be had by the big hitters.
Well, I like the look of the line here. He should find the fairway. Well, Rich, as these FedEx Cup playoffs get underway at the Northern Trust, you've got to really like the chance of this player to go all the way and win the whole thing, because they've had a strong season, a few wins, and they've got what it takes in my eyes.
The wins have been massive, but it's how he's accumulated those wins. They've come against some pretty stiff competition. He's had some brilliant performances when under the utmost pressure. And when he hasn't won, he's been lurking. He's been hanging around close by. So he's awfully comfortable being up near the lead. He's comfortable when the pressure is at its greatest. There's no reason why this player cannot continue this great run of form all the way through the playoffs and take home the big prize at the end.
No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there. Getting ready to play their third.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
That was a little loose. Don't expect a good lie here. That's not what they were looking for.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Ooh, that almost went down. 13 feet to the cup. Go on, get in the hole. Okay, steady now. This is a bogey putt coming up. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards and a diabolical green, to say the least. The left-hand side sits much higher than the right-hand side, and the green is usually very firm. A tough ask.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th.
Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
This would be a good putt to hole. It'd help move you into the top 10. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Why don't we recap what Patrick Cantley did just moments ago?
Second shot here.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Here we are at the final hole on the front 9.
9th hole, par 4, 472 yards from the back tee. Bunkers down the left will not come into play, and this green sits below the players on their second shot. We have seen birdies made here in the past, but they are really difficult to come by.
Bit disappointing, that one. Setting up in the first cut. Going with the hybrid. Well, a little off the target with that one.
Now from that lie, missing the green was always an option.
Big par saver coming up for this fella. Just didn't drop. Putting for bogey. And down it goes. Sitting at a couple over for the event. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
That dog will hunt.
From about 130 yards here.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Well, definitely the wind had to have gotten a hold of that one.
And let's take a look at this shot from just a moment ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Nicely holed and for par. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Yep, that shot's safely on the green. John, have you got a read on this one?
I'd say about 23 feet to the cup.
Well, I like the look of this. Well, what a lovely putt to make. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. There's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Par 4, 510 yards. It is a brute. Those bunkers down the right-hand side are a natural attraction for wayward golf balls. Second shot is down the slope. A big, deep, gaping bunker on the right-hand side will also find its fair share of golf balls. All in all, just a tough hole, to say the least.
Nicely done. Sitting at +1. With a flurry here, you could break into the top 20. Going with the 5-wood. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it.
He's already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par. Well done. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down here on the 13th hole, this is Matt Kuchar.
Even for the day. Currently tied for 10th place. And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Yards, tee shot up the hill to a blind landing area. Second shot is to a green that is surrounded by a cavern of bunkers. If you miss all those and find the green in 2, then you'll have a decent look at a birdie 3.
Come on, you're better than that. Well, Rich, in the thick stuff here, not a good spot to be. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Come on, get down. No chance to sneak inside top 20 in the standings here with this putt. right by the hole. And with that, you can go and put a par on the card. Let's have a look at Bryson DeChambeau's effort. And here we are with the third shot. Didn't that look good for a long time?
Game is phenomenal.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
That should find the fairway. The 14th hole at Tpc Boston is a par 5 for the locals, a converted par 4 for the tournament, Rich, and it's a strong second shot down the hill.
Second shot, very narrow opening to this green. If you miss it out to the right in the bunkers, you have a difficult time getting it up and down. Out to the left, you have some options. Pars can be made.
That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Oh, as we can see there, the wind definitely affecting that shot.
Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've kept this player inside the top 10 all day long because of it.
Now 6 strokes back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Par 4, and a fun little par 4 at that, just 421 yards from the back. Fairly generous fairway, but a green that can provide some entertainment as there's some different swales in the green, and your golf ball can go a-wandering if you're not careful.
That's a bit out of shape. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Down here on the 16th hole, guys. This is Matt Kuchar.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 15th. And choosing the 8-iron here. Now that looked pretty good the whole way.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. That's frustrating. This next putt is for bogey. A couple over now, heading towards the stretch. A good chance to fight back. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Yeah, I can understand if you're disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back.
Par 3, just 161 yards from the back. However, watch out for this green. There's a large shelf on the right-hand side. If it's up there, good luck getting it close. And whatever you do, don't be silly and hit it left in the water. That's just a bad shot. Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Well, over on the 17th hole, this is Patrick Cantley.
And back to the course with the live action. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Ooh. And this one is for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 7 shots behind after that. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
17, par 4. 412 yards, dog leg from right to left. Second shot is down the slope. Lots of bunkers on this hole, but should you avoid them and find this sliver of a green, then birdie will be on your mind.
Right up in the canopy of the trees. That's an awful error. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well played. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Looking really good. Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that Tpc Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
Now just 1 over par. Let's make a move. You're just outside the top 20. Going with the 7. Getting ready to play their 3rd. This would be a good putt to make for 71. Get excited. This could go in. Just 3 feet to the cup. And that will do it for him at this event. And that'll do it for today. Great day all round, wouldn't you say, partner?
Absolutely, Luke. Always a pleasure, my friend. Onwards and upwards.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Tpc Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to bring you the second stop of the FedEx Cup Playoffs. Today's coverage of the Trios Championship is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And Rich, I'm ready to get stuck into it, so let's go right into this opening hole.
Yeah, just basic, isn't it? Just 385 yards. Opportunities abound to start off your round with a birdie, and saying that, you get a little careless, you make a bogey, and you're really kicking yourself on such an easy opening hole.
Can't wait to get into the action. Very excited to see how this player fares today.
Gotta say, just some of the best rhythm in the game.
Time for the second shot into the first. Not a bad approach. He'll be putting. Well, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
He's got about 26 feet as far as I can tell.
Oh, just missed. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. It's got a chance. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Starting the round at even par. Time to tee off at the second. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Well, this could alter the line of the shot. Outstanding approach shot. What an opportunity to make a birdie. Nice stroke. And that's for birdie. Well holed. He's currently in a share of 6th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
John, do you have any info down there?
Down here on the 4th hole, guys. Cooch is getting ready for his next shot. And about 27 feet to go here.
Big chance here. Okay, let's get back to the action. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
That starts off on a good line.
Solid par putt that. Is currently sharing 8th position.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
Teeing off here at the 4th. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? And this effort from Patrick Cantley just a short while ago. Always lovely to see a long-range bomb made. Let's recap it. Time to play from the bunker. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. Good looking putt. And that will drop in for birdie. Step aside, gents. This man's marching into the top 5. Currently 2 under for the event.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Here we are at the 5th hole. The tee is yours. Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, this would be handy if we could bounce right. Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Made birdie on the last. Looking for a 2nd in a row here.
Let's take a look back at this just moments ago. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt to move into a tie for 2nd. Okay, steady now. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. He finds himself tied for 6th.
Moving down the leaderboard, Luke, never a good thing.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Well, Rich, this is a stop that not many people would know about, the Atlantic Beach Country Club. Just down the way from TPC Sawgrass, where we get the Players' Championship, but it's a beaut course in its own right, isn't it?
It's a short course, which I like because it's not a bomber's paradise as you see normally week in and week out on the PGA Tour. So this one, a little bit different venue. You got to be very strategic off the tee, narrow landing areas. The further down you hit it. But if you decide to take the driver and challenge it and you pull it off, you get rewarded with pretty easy second shots. It'll be fun and interesting to see how the players attack the golf course throughout the week.
The interesting choice of the driver here. A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 6th. I'll be glad to be putting now. A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. It was on a good line. Just a 4-footer remaining. Ooh, nice line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Patrick Cantley finds himself one shot clear at the top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Oh, great swing there. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Down on the 11th. This is Sergio Garcia setting up his next shot.
Even for the day. Second shot here on the 7th. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Putting for birdie. Oh, nice looking putt. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
We've reached the 8th hole. The tee is yours. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that was over clubbed. Oh, he's hit a tree. This would be a great up and down. Oh, that one just missed the hole. That's tidy. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole. And in it goes for the par. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. Let's make our way to the 10th hole for this impressive play. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
This is how you do it 7 days a week.
4 victories so far this season. Opting for the 9-iron. This one might need to get down a little. Oh, that's well played. And a chance for birdie here at the 9th. Tracking. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Time now to make the turn for home, Rich. And this is an exciting part of the championship. What are your thoughts on this performance?
Just one back right now, Luke, with 9 to go. I gotta say, can they overtake the leader? Let's find out.
I'm pretty sure this play will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 5 at the 10th. This hole is wide open. Tear high and let her fly.
Oh, this one looks to be heading down the runway.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, down on the 14th as Sergio Garcia sets up his next shot.
Let's return to live play now. Second shot here at the 10th. The interesting choice of the driver here. That always looked wet, didn't it? Playing their 4th shot. Just a stroke behind the leader. And he needs this to save par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
This one's online. And there it is. And now 4 under for the day. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours. Beautiful swing there. And he's safely on the green with that shot. All right, John, how's this putt looking?
That's about a 24-foot putt, I'd say.
And let's have another look at that one. Currently 5 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 12th. Going with the 6-iron here. That's out to the right for sure. It's a little wayward.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Can make this one. It's for par. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. 4 feet to the cup. And that's for a bogey. And unfortunately heading in the wrong direction on the leaderboard after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth.
The excitement. It's starting. You can hear it.
I tell you what, there's been some great golf being played all over the course. Let's have a look at this. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. Well, that's certainly worth another look. Let's take a look at the replay. Sitting at -4. Currently tied third, just a couple out of top spot. Getting ready to play their third. Only 1 shot off the pace. Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Job done. Let's head to the next. Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff.
John, what's going on out there?
Well, I'm over on the 18th, guys. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Time for the 5th shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. Time for the 2nd shot at the 14th. Oh, absolutely flushed. And this putt will take them to 5 under. Just didn't drop. And they'll walk away with a par on this one. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. Opting for the 6 iron.
This one is chewing fiber.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt. Lining up the birdie putt here. That's the right pace. This should drop. Well, that should limit the damage. Nicely done. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Tough tee shot here. Bunkers left, water right. Find the fairway or else.
You're going to put your foot down. This is as good a time as any. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. 1 stroke off the lead. That's a pretty handy shot.
You can hear the excitement in the air. It's starting to build. John, give us a small update.
We're on the 17th hole, guys. This is Kuchar's next shot.
And this next putt here is for a double bogey. Now, this is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
I really hope this one drops for him.
Ooh, right by the hole. Well, these are the kind of putts that bring out the best in players. Do you think this person's clutch? That was a gallant attempt. Bogey putt coming up here. And that putt will drop. Well done. Currently 4 under for the round.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
How much do you trust your swing? Go for it at only 327. Lay up. Bunkers right. Water left.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh, that one was absolutely lasered. Lovely moment here. Good opportunity to move into a tie for third.
And with only one hole left, a must make.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. And that will take him to 5 under. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Well, now, things have gotten interesting. Closing the gap.
And as this player begins their final hole, they're 2 shots off the lead. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Just a couple back from our leader. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Well, what happened there? Now, this is a spot they need to get up and down from. Just 2 strokes off the lead.
A little excitement going on right now.
And a chance to move into a tie for second here. Looks good off the blade. And with it, that concludes his event. And as this event winds down, he finishes in second place.
Top 3 finish. That is a good showing. And obviously didn't play well enough to get to the victory circle, but still, you got a lot of good things headed your way, and that's not including the big paycheck, but still some good golf to build on heading into the next tournament. It'll be interesting to see how this helps him moving forward.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. Today's coverage of the Tour Championship is about to start. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam as we kick off this Tour Championship. And Rich, this player performed well enough all season to be rewarded with a modest amount of starting strokes. What are you thinking about their chances here today?
They've got lots of work to make up, but still there's plenty of time to do it, and I'm excited to see what they can produce throughout the week.
I know I can't wait. Let's get back down to the coverage.
Not too sure that was, but that didn't even come close to resembling a golf swing.
The opening hole, Rich, at Eastlake is not an easy one, is it?
It is not. Second shot plays straight back up the hill, a green that tilts from back to front. Two bunkers on the opening of this green, right and left, pose all sorts of problems.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's the right option. Put it back in play. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that was pure. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Not a bad line, this. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. He's currently tied for 5th. Ooh, I always love these holes. Here we have a par 3. Opting for the 5-wood.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Get in. Ouch, that hurts. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Gary Woodland, guys, and we are down here on the 6th hole.
Time now for the 4th shot. Wow. You're kidding me. Did he hold that? Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. We have a par 4 on this one. Not a bad line, this one. Time for the second shot into the third. Not bad. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie. Ooh. Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf, the long par 4. Good looking shot, this.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, that one will play. Trying to get 2-3 under par with this putt. Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Patrick Cantley currently in the lead. It's time to begin this par 4 hole. Well, that's a handy shot. Second shot here on the 5th. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. This one might need to set. That's well played. Pin high. This putt will move them to 3 under par. If it's up, it could be in. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And that should secure the par. Well done. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 6th hole at East Lake Rich, one to get after.
You don't need to be long off the tee, Luke. It's only 525 yards, but the second shot plays straight back up the hill, so a little length helps.
That's heading for the fairway.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantley. This is their 5th shot. Now, man on the ground, John McCarthy. What's this lie look like, mate?
And this is sitting up pretty good in that first cut. I think might not be too much trouble here.
Four right.
Here's a chance to get up and down from the greenside bunker. On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
That'll way to grind it out in the bunker, but up and down for the birdie. Nicely done.
He currently shares 4th position. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff.
Luke, unfortunately, that got a horrible kick. Ended up in the rough.
Well, there's been highlights aplenty. How about what happened at the 8th? Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot. This lie's not great. It's fair to say that that approach didn't hit the mark.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, that's a high caliber shot. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make. Hey, nice looking line. Yeah, good putt. Well hold. He's currently sitting in 4th position. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, chance to maybe take a step in the right direction here. Might get caught up in the brush here. That was wonderfully done. Sitting at 3 under par. Currently in 4th place. Going with the 5-wood. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one.
Lovely touch. Well played.
Judging it beautifully.
Let's see if you can make this. Keep the par on the card. Well done. Currently at 3 under for the event. We have a par 3 on this one. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Oh, a little shorty Baker on that action there.
And playing this one from around 120 yards out. And back to the course with the live action.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. Oh, that's good grit there.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. You've arrived at a par 4. Step up to the tee and own it. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Around 110 yards to go. Only 2 shots off the pace. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well played, mate. This one's for birdie.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This one's looking good.
Just hammered that through the line. Putting for par. Hey, that's a chance. Nicely holed and for par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Teeing off here at the 11th. Come on, sit. It's fair to say that wasn't their best shot.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
He has this putt to save his par.
Putt is underway.
Okay, steady now. And this next putt, it's for bogey. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Down here on the 12th hole as Cooch gets ready for his next one.
Getting ready to play their third. So after that hole, this is the current standings on the course. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. It looked like it came out of a cannon. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantley. Second shot here on the 12th. This shot from the first cut of rough. You liked that, didn't you? And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Oh, what a great stroke. Wow, that's misjudged. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. Now 4 back after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Well, a man on the ground, John McCarthy, would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, they should be able to deal with this. I think it's ended up sitting pretty good here in the sand.
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
Going with the 5-iron here. Not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. Looks to have misjudged the speed of that one. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole. Good stroke. Yeah, you'll take that. Currently 1 under for the event. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down on the 15th right now. This is Kuchar's next shot.
Getting ready to play their third. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This lie won't be too bad in the first cut. Going with a 3-wood here. This one needs to kick left. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. Oh, so close. This is a par putt. In she goes. Let's head to the next. It's currently tied for 11th. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes. Opting for the 3-wood. Is that right? I think so. And that one's headed to the drink. And here we are with the third shot.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Good shot there. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, guys, this looks like it's about 21 feet to the hole.
Looking great now.
Steady on. It's just about 3 feet away. I like the look of this. At 1 over par now, heading to the stretch. A chance to lift. And there's a lot of pressure on the line, Rich, as we get to the closing holes at Eastlake. And here we are at 16.
Tough tee shot, 454 yards, deep bunker down the right-hand side. Tee shot plays straight back up the hill. Go ahead and give her a wallop. Pretty good shot there.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Yeah, well played.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Let's have a look at Patrick Cantley from earlier.
And take a look at his fourth now.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And John, how long's this putt? It seems to be a fair way.
He's staring down a 31-foot putt from there.
It was on a good line. 6 feet remaining to the cup. I don't mind the look of this. Well hold. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And as we get to the penultimate hole at Eastlake, Rich, what does it require?
The tee has been moved back some 60 yards over the last couple of years, putting a premium on finding the fairway. Those bunkers down the left-hand side are menacing, to say the least.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. Just off the fairway in the first cut. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
This putt coming up is for birdie. It's got a chance. A well hold. He'll take the birdie. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
I'm just here on the 18th hole. This is Matt Kuchar's next shot.
Sitting at -1, trying to break into the top 10. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks. And after a recent switch of the 9s here at Eastlake, the finishing hole's gone from a tough par 3, Rich, to a really gettable 5.
Go ahead and take out the driver and enjoy this tee shot. It might be difficult, but if you hit it in the fairway, you'll definitely be rewarded by being able to go for it in 2.
No, that's not the shot they wanted. This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Clever play that. Just get it back into the fairway. Let's have a look at Patrick Cantley, sitting at 2 under par in a share of 9th position. Let's return to live play now. Playing from 110 yards out. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And this putt for a final score of 71. It's on a good line. Just didn't drop. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. And with that, this round comes to a close. Well, Rich, a top 20 finish. Are they pleased with that?
Luke, I would have been absolutely ecstatic with a top 20 finish in my career. This player, however, they're better than that.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. It's a pleasure to bring you our PGA Tour action live on 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Golf Club Open is about to begin. Luke Elvey here alongside Rich Beam. And Rich, we're kicking off another season on the PGA Tour. Can't wait to see some of the stories unfold. I'm certainly excited to have you as my co-pilot once again.
Luke, always a pleasure being alongside you for another PGA Tour season. As most of us at home are watching, all the fans of golf, I can't wait for this thing to get started.
Is it nerves? Is it excitement? How are the players feeling?
They're feeling good. It's like a fresh start. Anything that they did last year is kind of forgotten. This year, it's a fresh start, new opportunities to win, to finish in the top 10. Whatever their goals are, it's just a fresh start for these players, and they're all looking forward to it.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. From around 120 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
This one's going right at the pin here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, hello, welcome to the course.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll have another.
Well, that's a lovely way to get going. They've already started this event under par.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Here we are at the second tee. This player's got some lovely momentum coming off a birdie at the last. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot on the second. Going with the 6-iron here. Getting ready to play their third. Ooh, right by the hole. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. That's frustrating. This is a bogey putt coming up. Let's head out to the action at the third. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Opting for the 5-wood. Hope it gets a good kick to the left. That's not the outcome they were after.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. And with that, he'll stay right there at even par.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Let's see what happens here on the 4th. Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff.
Well, Luke, you're right. He did find grass, but it's not the closely mown grass.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. That was a gallant attempt. And this putt coming up for his par. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Oh, this is a long way from downtown, but you're closer. John, what's he got in front of him?
Well, I think this is clocking in around 30 feet to the cup from there.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. That's some good golf right there. John, do you have any info down there?
I'm down here on the 5th hole as Matt Kuchar gets ready to hit.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Playing from around 160 yards. 4 shots behind our leader. Opting for the 5-iron. Woo, back there, horsey. That's not what they were looking for.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
Even for the day. Let's make a move. You're just on the fringe of the top 10. How close was that to going down? This putt is of 9 feet. Ouch, that hurts. Putting for bogey. So after that hole, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Here we have a par 5. Is it time to get after it or play it safe? Let's see if they can bounce back after that bogey. That one's heading down Broadway. Rich, some genuine excitement in the air for this season opening event.
As it should be. Players have had a time to sit back, relax during the holidays, spend time with family, friends. But now it's time to get back to work. And I got to say, the opening event always has a very unique buzz about it, doesn't it? Everybody's excited. The players, the fans, the caddies, the reps. I mean, we can make a laundry list of everybody that's out here to embrace the season opener. I'm excited. I know you're excited.
Well, let's get into it. 16 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed. Oh, good look at a birdie here. And with that putt, he's bounced back immediately from his previous drop shot. And with that, he's back to even overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Looks like they've got the 5-wood. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. This would be a great up and down. Oh, he's up, Tiger. Just 3 feet to the cup.
That starts off on a good line.
Good putt, that. Let's take a look at Justin Thomas from earlier. This was his 2nd. And after this hole, that's how it looks. How current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. You've arrived at a par 4. Handy effort, that one.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm down here on the 9th hole as we get ready for Patrick Cantley's next shot.
And here we are with their 4th.
Straight downwind. Tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Second shot here on the 8th. Going with the 5-wood. This one's heading towards the rough, I think. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. This one's dialed in. Solid par putt, that. So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Atta boy, good shot. Second shot here on the 9th. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Just 3 back from the leader.
This one needs to find a patch of gravity in a hurry.
Well, a little off the target with that one.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Playing their 5th shot. 3 strokes off the lead. 5 feet coming up to the cup. Nice stroke. Yeah, you'll take that. Sitting at 1 over for the event. Yeah, I can understand if you're disappointed by the bogey, but here's an opportunity to bounce back. Oh, that sounded absolutely flushed.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm down here on the 11th as Patrick Cantley lines up his next shot.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Time for the 2nd shot at the 10th. That might be 1 club too many. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
Greens in regulation today has been absolutely abysmal, and that is reflective on their scorecard.
An opportunity to make their par. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This one's for bogey. Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
That swing reminded me of
sitting at 2 over for the day. Well struck. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. It's on a great line. But what a way to bounce back. Nice putt to hole. Trailing by 4 strokes. Here we are in front of a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron. This is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Just following Matt Kuchar at the moment. We're on the 13th.
And after that effort, let's take a look at how it stands. You've arrived at a par 5. Quality shot, that one. Sitting at 1 over. Interesting choice of the driver here. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Getting ready to play their third. Currently 4 shots off the pace.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Well, I'm over on hole number 14 with Patrick Cantley at the moment.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. And back to the course with the live action. This would be a good putt to make. It'll move you inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. This one started out on a good line. Big putt for par coming up. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Sitting at 1 over for the day. This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Opting for the 5-wood. That one's heading out to the right. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
"20 feet to the cup. Okay, steady now. 7 feet to the cup. Good looking putt. And that'll be a bogey. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. That's just inside the range. John, have you got a read on this one?
I'm thinking 28 feet to the cup from here.
Always good to lead the bounce back category. That's a good stat. Well, that's worth a replay. Let's take another look. There's been some great action out on the course. Let's take a look at this highlight from another person's play. Matt Kuchar with a fantastic shot.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Time to step on your tee shot here at this long par 4.
Nice birdie back there. On to the next. Absolutely tattooed that one.
Let's head over to the 17th. And here we are with the third shot. From around 180 yards out. 5 strokes behind our leader. Going with the hybrid. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Yeah, took a bit too much club on that one.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the pace. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Yes. Very smooth tempo there on that chip.
And down she goes. Trailing by 6 shots after that hole. Teeing off now on a short par 4.
Definitely needs to make a move on the field, and this is a golden opportunity on the short par 4. What will they do?
That should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 17th. Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
Well, from down here, it looks about 22 feet to the hole.
Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th. This one might just sneak off the fairway. It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. And here we are with the third shot. Solid round of 72 here if you can make this putt.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Ooh, nice looking putt. And that's how he signs off on this event. Not a bad week, Rich, wouldn't you say?
It was okay, but not good enough to get to the top of the leaderboard. More work ahead.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.